There are signs in your life that most people don't notice. Signs that quietly reveal something deeper about who you are and what your life is meant to become. You may have felt different for a long time, like you don't fully fit in, like you see things others don't, or feel things more deeply than most people around you. And you may have questioned it, wondering why your life feels this way, why your path seems different, and why certain things happen to you that others don't seem to experience. But what if this isn't random? What if these differences are actually signs? Signs that you are being guided, shaped, and chosen for something more. Through Jesus Christ, you were shown that being chosen does not always feel easy. It does not always feel special. In fact, most of the time, it feels confusing, challenging, and even isolating. And that is why most people miss these signs. Because they are not obvious, they are not loud, they are subtle, and they are often hidden inside your everyday experiences. The first sign is that you feel different from others, not in a way that makes you feel better than them, but in a way that makes you feel like you don't fully belong anywhere. You may have noticed that your thoughts go deeper than most conversations around you, that you question things others accept easily, and that you feel a sense of distance even when you are surrounded by people. This is not something to ignore. This is often the beginning of awareness. It is the sign that you are not meant to follow the same path as everyone else. You are meant to see differently, think differently, and move differently. And while that can feel lonely at times, it also means you are not limited to what everyone else accepts as normal. The second sign is that your life has been filled with unexpected challenges. Not just small difficulties, but moments that tested your strength, your patience, and your understanding. You may have asked yourself why things seem harder for you, why your path feels more complicated, and why you have to go through things that others avoid. But challenges are not always obstacles. Sometimes they are preparation. They shape your perspective, build your strength, and teach you things you would not learn otherwise. Being chosen does not mean having an easy life. It often means having a meaningful one. And meaning comes from growth, not comfort. The third sign is that you feel a strong inner voice or intuition. Not something loud or dramatic, but something quiet and consistent. A feeling that guides you, that warns you, and that sometimes pushes you in a direction you don't fully understand at first. You may have ignored it at times, thinking it was just your imagination, but when you look back, you realize it was guiding you. It helped you avoid certain situations, make certain decisions, and move away from things that were not right for you. This inner guidance is not something everyone pays attention to, but for those who are chosen, it becomes stronger over time. The fourth sign is that you have gone through periods of isolation, moments where you felt alone, disconnected, or distant from others. These moments may have felt difficult, even painful, but they also created space for you to think, to reflect, and to understand yourself more deeply. Isolation is not always a negative thing. Sometimes it is necessary. It removes distractions, allows clarity to form, and helps you reconnect with what truly matters. While others may avoid being alone, you have experienced it in a way that changed you. The fifth sign is that you are drawn to something deeper. You are not satisfied with surface-level answers. You want to understand more, feel more, and know more about life, about purpose, and about meaning. You may find yourself thinking about things others don't talk about, asking questions others don't ask, and seeking answers that go beyond the obvious. This curiosity is not slouchy. It is part of your path. It is what pushes you to grow, to learn, and to move beyond what is comfortable. The sixth sign is that you have experienced moments of sudden clarity, moments where everything made sense for a brief second, moments where you understood something deeply, without needing explanation. These moments may not last long, but they leave an impact. They change how you see things, how you think, and how you move forward. They are like glimpses of understanding that guide you step by step. And the seventh sign is that you feel like your life has a purpose, even if you cannot fully define it yet. You may not know exactly what it is, but you feel it. A sense that your life is not random, that your experiences are not meaningless, and that everything you have gone through is leading somewhere. This feeling stays with you, even when you doubt it, even when things feel unclear. It is something you cannot fully ignore. If you recognize these signs, then understand this clearly. You are not imagining it. You are not overthinking it. And you are not alone in feeling this way. You are simply becoming aware of something that was always there. Being chosen is not about being better than others. It is about being aware, being guided, and being willing to move in a direction that is not always easy. Most people miss these signs because they are looking for something obvious, something dramatic, something that stands out clearly. But these signs are quiet. They are hidden in your thoughts, your experiences, and your feelings. And only those who pay attention begin to see them. So do not ignore this. Do not brush it aside as coincidence. Take a moment to reflect on your life, on your experiences, and on what you have felt. Because the more you become aware, the clearer things will become. And the more you understand, the more you will realize that your life is not random. It is being shaped, guided, and prepared for something more.